season finale to the My Team series for the final time at the Brazilian Grand Prix. So after a very long season, we're going to finish this game off, and we'll see you all in the next one at the F1 2021 game, which I shall set up and post at some point. So let's go straight into qualifying for the final time. It's going to be quite an interesting end to the game, of course. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the game cycle. We're going to do one more couple of races on the my driver as well before we wrap that up. Let's go straight into the race and qualify and see where we qualify for the final time. I've got the fastest chassis on the game right now. Return to the garage. But it's going to be quite sad to end the series. Yes, so many great drivers have driven for the team. Schumacher, who else do we have? Ocon, no, Sainz. It's going to return to the garage. Because obviously what we need to do is we're going to fast forward time, see where we finish up for the final time in the My Team career mode. It's been an emotional journey from start to finish.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be
10 plates, quick penalties, we're going to go way down. Sainz That's obviously how qualified us. So that was a huge blow to... Well, that's just a huge bitter blow to myself, but obviously Science has been doing very well. He's been outperforming, so there's no issues there. To be fair, I've enjoyed this game much more than F1 2019 because there's a lot more to do than just the F1 2019 game, but still, it is nice to finish the season off with the final round of the year before we
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties.
Yep, we picked up some grid penalties. This is going to be the final race of the F1 My Team career mode before we do the final couple races for the Formula 1 season as well. If you are new to the channel, hit the like button, do subscribe if you haven't already.
Formula 1 returns to Sao Paulo once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Brazilian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2. It's time to see how our...
So this is it, the final race of the year, and the final time will be on my team before the end of the racing cycle. It's lights out, and off we go for the final time. Try not to hit in the back of Alex Albon. But the DRS wide open. Goodness, slightly. Oh, that's going wide now. Slightly panicking now, don't know what's going on. Tire situation looks alright. The big question is, can we secure third place in the Constructors' Championship? comes Stroll. Stroll's coming around the outside. He's doing a brilliant job, Stroll. But Giovinazzi getting close. But DRS wide open. Here comes Giovinazzi around the outside. And everything I can to defend. Comes Giovinazzi around the outside of the Ferrari. Does brilliant overtake, braking hard in the first corner zone. But Giovinazzi's trying to find a way through. Oh, Kivat is really holding everyone up here. Oh, Giovinazzi's doing really well. Trying to chase down Stroll at the head. Decided to come into the pits a bit earlier than normal. So that's why I was told somebody's knocked my rear wing, which is not good, because that slowed me right down. just changed the entirety of this race on its head. Safety cars coming in, 2 laps to go for the season finale, season 3, the final ever season for my team on this game. No overtaking yet. Oh, got slightly wrong. Managed to get through Gasly as well. And it's starting to rain. That is not looking good. Oh no, it's gonna come in. It's not worth it back, oh no.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. It's been a roller coaster season then, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Thomas. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
You must be gutted to be starting this far down the grid. You were cutting your way through the field. There's quite a buzz around this team at the moment. Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today? Appreciate your time.
It was a tough one. But at the end of the day, this is the last one. Last one, we got it out of the way. Let's have a look at the long season we've had. We've beaten our rival. That's the main thing. But this is the last one. It's sad. But it's time to be realistic and move on to F2 season. I'm gonna finish season 2 off of my driver as well. So it is sad, but we will. So let's advance.
The window for driver contract negotiations has opened.
We negotiate with teammate. If we were going to do a season 4, we're going to keep him anyway. He's going to be low. Let's go low. Keep low. And we have signed him on. Let's do the final press interview with Bill Buxton.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by
Let's
the
go
media who you
and
consider
to
be
press
your rival.
interview
Think carefully.
to finally finish it
While
off.
you will receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in. Would you say that it's important to develop your drivers as much as possible? Now let's talk about that new sponsor. How did that relationship... Carlos Sainz has often surprised his critics. Will you be able...
He's got the potential, but we're not doing a season
points fairly
4.
consistently? Do you think you'll be able to become a challenge to the top teams in the future? Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career...
There's no team wars in my team at
so
all.
much as ever for your time. It's hugely appreciated.
boss.
But that's it then.
This week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we're making good profit against our running.
So let's do some activities just to end off the final season. And that's it then. That's it forever. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you all in F1 2021 for my team, part 2. Until then, see you all in the next video and in the next live stream as well.